Nobody wins when the family feels.
Come on 7th Street, for real though. That's the only thing I can tell your ass. Don't come over here playing. Don't come to Memphis playing, for real.
Down with these four players on.
Real talk.
Like they said on Friday.
New 1017. 100, walk down, pussy.
They call me Bentley, bro. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's how it go. I see the knob, push knobs and shit, man. In Memphis 10, man. You're in Murder Squad, Tennessee, man.
You let them know we so they can see we on 7th Street.
To be on the steering wheel, man. I ain't broken in yet. You see, I got the towels on the seat to keep me from missing anything up till I understand and shit. Y'all know I go out of town to learn how to drive and shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Who is this right here all pulling on you and all that?
Hey, check this out. And so y'all won't think a nigga flies, man. This straight off the tempo, man. No pad, no pencil, man. Y'all see this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? This Maserati born the dealer, man. You know what I'm saying? For ride something like this, they say you need a black card. I don't got no black card. I still got the money. Because I'm still stupid. I'm still what y'all corporate people call stupid. I'm the stupid one. Yeah. Pocket full of money, Bentley GT out here. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm what they still call stupid. But I just keep watching.
You know I'm a scratch up for this me a nigga. You know I'm a scratching for this me a nigga. Little thick ass hoe put her face in the pillow.
We do have new details for you tonight. The mother of a man killed in a shooting last month shared her pain and grief after learning that her son's accused killer was released from jail over the weekend without bond.
This one's had a lot of us scratching our heads throughout the day. Fox 13 Sierra Jordan is live in North Memphis. Sierra, you talked with that victim's mother.
Daryl, the victim's mother broke down into tears when I told her the news. She said she couldn't believe the man accused of killing her son right here on Wells Avenue was released in jail after a couple of days of being in it. She just wants justice to be served.
This must have to be a glitch in the system, because I don't understand how could they let a first-degree murder go. I mean, it's no explanation for that.
Markeith Taylor lost his life to gun violence on December 21st, according to Memphis police. The fatal shooting happened in a vacant lot near 660 Wells Avenue in North. Taylor says she's lost for words after finding out the accused killer is back on the streets.
He will cook, he will clean, he take care of his baby, he loves his girls, you know, and he had to beg for his life, because that's probably all he was thinking about, his babies.
Days after her son's murder, Taylor says someone fired shots at her home, her sister's home, and father's home too. Taylor says her late son had 4 daughters. She fears for their life and safety.
Everybody I see now, I'm really terrified, because I don't know who is who. I don't know if they got a picture of me. I don't know if they ride around. I'm trying to keep my family safe, and I have nothing.
Family, check this out. So 2 days ago, we did a story on the Memphis rapper Matt Critter, who's the recent 1017 signee, and his cousin, who was allegedly hit up 9 times. But recently, reports been coming out that the new 1017 artist, Matt Critter, who we recently did a report on, has just turned himself in for first-degree murder. But check this out, family. The crime he connected to is the same incident that involved his cousin losing his life, where another man had lost his life only 2 hours before, only hundreds of feet from where his cousin was. And oh yeah, apparently the guy he's accused of taking a life, according to a witness they gave to authorities, well yeah, Matt Critter ended up posting that guy on Instagram, which we later gonna see. So before we get into this one, remember family, I don't give you no angle, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we're gonna jump right to it. Another artist whose career made it ended before he even started. Yesterday, 2 alleged gang members was charged after a man was gunned down in a vacant lot days before Christmas. As you see above is a picture of 25-year-old Matt Critter and his blood brother. And apparently, authorities have witnesses they've been talking to, which we later going to discuss. But the person whose life they held responsible for is actually the baby father of Matt Critter and his brother, sister. You might remember this picture on the last video we did, where he go by Mac Dent. And yes, he's from 7th Street, the same area where Matt Critter is from, in North Memphis. And he's the guy who lost his life 2 hours before Matt Critter. We saw the rapper Matt Critter do 2 things. One was vent online.
YC, MBG, 400K, all you niggas. Don't compare me to that nigga. I won't smoke with you niggas. I won't smoke with all. Stop playing with me.
Now apparently, it's all making sense, family. Now, Matt Critter was upset that his cousin had passed away, which was retaliation for Dent. But apparently, my critter posted this. I got your girls forever, which is his nieces. I love you, big brother. Ends in the hood, hated how much I loved you. We had a bond nobody can break. I got signed, you was happier than every... From the hood, 1017, Dimp 'em, I love you. Now, allegedly, this is why the Dimp had ended up losing his life. After Real Memphis Street News had posted the Fox News article, he was getting a lot of backlash. But he wrote it the following inside his Insta story. Dimp has kids by Critter's sister. She called and said Dimp kept hitting on her. I really know what happened. So, and get off my page if you don't like what I say. So apparently, Dimp had ended up allegedly losing his life due to putting his hands on his baby moms, which is the reason why not only Matt Critter was arrested for the alleged crime, and also his older brother. Now, as you guys will later see, is that authorities have a witness. And what makes this even sad, man, is that the authorities may have their own sister as a witness. Who else would know all this information? Now, authorities claim it was 4 people involved. And one of those people was a guy named Lil Gary, who was actually arrested and released the next day by accident.
Member charged with first-degree murder walked out of 201 Poplar, no bond required. And tonight, critics who say there is a revolving door at the county jail point to this case as a perfect example of what's wrong with the Shelby County criminal justice system. Action News 5's Joyce Peterson joins us live now to explain what happened. Joyce?
Joe, 26-year-old Gary Taylor was released on his own recognizance. That is despite a witness telling police they saw Taylor shoot and kill the victim. A witness so afraid of Taylor and Taylor's gang that Memphis police specifically mentioned the witness's full name is not included in the affidavit for the witness's protection. And yet another judicial commissioner, not a judge, a judicial commissioner, has approved yet another bond that leaves so many in this community wondering, why do violent offenders keep getting out of the Shelby County Jail?
Wednesday, December 21st, 660 Wells Avenue in North Memphis. Cops say the victim, Markeith Taylor, was shot and killed in a vacant lot. A witness positively identified 26-year-old Gary Taylor as the alleged gunman. The court affidavit says Taylor is a known gang member who goes by the nickname Lil Gary. It also says due to the concern for the safety of the witness, the full name is being withheld. 10 days after the crime, Lil Gary was arrested. But then, one day later, he was released on his own recognizance. This Shelby County Pretrial Services bail setting form shows no bail for a known gang member charged with first-degree murder. The zero bond issued by Judicial Commissioner Robert Barber. Taylor's release, just the latest in a dangerous trend in Shelby County courts, says Memphis Mayor Jim Strickland.
This revolving door is like catch and release. Fishermen often do that. They'll catch and release. Police are catching, and the courts are letting him go. That has to end.
Of Gary Taylor's release, Mayor Strickland tells Action News 5, it is outrageous that a person charged with first-degree murder is so easily released from jail. This is yet another example of the revolving door at 201 Poplar, which puts us all at risk by releasing violent criminals back in the community and sends a signal to other offenders that there is little consequence to their violent actions. And this statement from Shelby County District Attorney Steve Mulroy. The DA's office is aware of the inquiries surrounding the case of Gary Taylor, who's charged with first-degree murder and was recently released on his own recognizance. The DA's office played no role in the decision to release Mr. Taylor pending trial. However, we are monitoring the situation.
Okay, and keep in mind that the DA's office, at the request of the NAACP, is still reviewing the case of the man who was charged with attacking a fellow golfer on December 3rd. That attack so severe, the victim needed emergency brain surgery, and I'm told tonight is still hospitalized. The suspect received a low bond in that case, just $5,000, and is out of jail. Live in studio tonight, I'm Joyce Peterson. Joe, back over to you.
Lil Gary was later arrested the next day at his bond hearing. Matt Critter and his brother had turned themselves in, like we stated earlier, yesterday on January 2nd, 2023. Someone off Matt Critter Instagram page had wrote the following. Mac said he would be home real soon. Some small to a giant. He want to thank all his fans for supporting him from day one. Hit me up, Memphis 100 or Nino 1017 for any questions. Thank y'all, the 1017, the menace. Fam, that was the story of people who all knowing each other, which makes the statement from the guy baby mother that they all knew each other correct. But that seems as if though it's a story of domestic violence trickling down to your close loved one, like your sibling, your brother in this case. They end up taking matters in their own hands. The rest is history. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until then, I'll catch y'all on the next one.